EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Across from him, the former defensive coordinator of the Cowboys and the current Commanders head man, Dan Quinn. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from Landover. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. The RPO was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season. Crazy. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 15 yards through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll motion over Samuel. Go play action. It's Prescott. He'll step up and run this. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Thursday went as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Washington first down. 1st and 10.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
On 3rd down, Prescott. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Play action. Here's Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for
37.
Incomplete. It's third down.
To throw is Daniels. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Cowboys first down.
On play action, Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again, Daniel. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. To the air again is Daniel. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. That's big Christian Wilkins. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Here's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stunt. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, first down. A gain of 12.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Daniels. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Cowboys.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
On the play fake. Dak. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott again. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Samuel. It's a gain of 7. Makes it
3rd and short. Prescott will try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. We are through 1. 21-3 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 12.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, he'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Deron Payne there for the stop.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
a 7-yard gain. That's another Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
There's Ertz. He's got it right side. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the give, it's McNichol. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of
Now
9.
it's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
And that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. That turnover differential, off talked about, it's been in their favor all year, and they're going to try to cash in on another opportunity right here. and 10. It's Cook. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. A pickup of 21 on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
37-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a
They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
37. That's another Cowboys first down.
The run out of the gun with Cook. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Throwing now, Daniel. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, Prescott.
40-yard line.
Has caught. That's Lane. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And a Washington first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. It's McNichols. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
DeMarvion Overshown.
This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's another Washington.
They'll motion
first
over
down.
Samuel.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Brian Burns getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Prescott now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Nick Herbig, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Dak gonna run with it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
3rd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Here's Daniels. Left side, caught by Lamb. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Here's Lane. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 9.
By a gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Dak to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
Here's Prescott. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6. Brings up second and 16.
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Third down and 16.
To throw is Dak. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's in! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground, here's McNichols. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Washington first
down. Prescott. That pass taken in by McLaurin. Second and 5.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. It's a gain of 5.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cowboys offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
Formation for the Cowboys.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Moving left, he'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
It's a gain
3rd down, 3 to go.
and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders offense heading out for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Brian Burns, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Now Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll motion over Sandler. Another run here for Robinson. It'll take this to about the 28. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Prescott from the gun on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. It is third and long.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderstill.
Daniels now going to look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That finds Samuel working across. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he takes it to the 35.
Gain of 6.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
That's another Washington.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys.
They'll motion over Samuel. On the play fake. Dak. Right side. Pulled in by Samuel. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10.
They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington.
Dak will throw it here on 1st down. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Commanders, 1st down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Aiden Hutchinson, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Throwing is Daniels. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. They'll go again with McNichol. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That one complete to Brian Robinson. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. 2nd down, Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll throw again, Dak. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Now a screen set up for Blue. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Commanders' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that walk. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Prescott. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st down, Prescott. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Prescott now. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Daniels. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the outside, catch made by Pickens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Commanders.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 1st down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Intended for Jalen Waddle. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They run straight ahead with Blue. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Blue. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Dallas. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 9.
Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
As caught, that's Lane. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's gonna be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run with Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 5. Again, here comes Blue. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A 35-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's the tight end, Jake Ferguson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys are getting hot. It's a 3rd straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Travis Etienne. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Jaguars win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Mac Jones. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Saints find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.